Let's be honest, the biggest thing keeping you from building wealth isn't the market or your job or even how much you spend on coffee. It's that 3-pound chunk of tissue between your ears. Your brain is, quite literally, working against you. So, you've made the budgets, you've set the savings goals, you've looked in the mirror and promised yourself that this time it's going to be different. And yet, why do you always end up right back where you started, feeling like you've failed again? Well, here's the actual truth. It's not a lack of willpower. And you're not bad with money. The real problem is that you're human, and your brain is running on ancient software that is just completely, totally useless for modern finance. So to really get why, we have to look at our brain's operating system. You see, it was designed for a world of immediate life-or-death situations, not for things like quarterly earnings reports or planning for retirement 30 years from now. Psychologists have this great way of describing our brain. It's old, hungry, and impatient. It is hardwired for one thing and one thing only: short-term survival. The part of your brain that's making all the calls sees a dip in the stock market with the exact same panic as spotting a predator in the bushes. And this is all thanks to your limbic brain. Think of it as the emotional CEO of your mind. It makes all the big decisions. The only problem, it's basically illiterate. It can't process spreadsheets, numbers, or logic. It runs purely on feelings, and it has absolutely zero concept of the future. The whole idea of delayed gratification is a foreign language to it. And that leads to some serious glitches or cognitive biases. The first big one is loss aversion. Neuroeconomists have actually proven that the sting of a loss feels about twice as intense as the pleasure of an equal gain. That's why you feel this desperate, gut-wrenching urge to sell when your portfolio drops 10%, but only a mild, oh, that's nice, when it goes up 10%. Your brain is just screaming danger. Our brains are also wired for herding. I mean, think about it. For our ancestors, leaving the tribe was a death sentence. But today, that same instinct makes us panic buy some hot stock just because everyone else is, and then panic sell it the second the crowd gets nervous. It's a survival strategy that leads directly to financial ruin. Buy high, sell low. Now, these aren't just little psychological quirks. They have a real, measurable cost. So let's actually put a number on how much these instincts are costing you. This is all captured in a concept called the behavior gap. It's pretty simple, actually. It's the difference between the return an investment generates on its own and the return the average investor in that fund actually gets. That gap, that's the price you pay for making decisions based on fear and greed. Just look at this study that tracked returns over 12 years. The investments themselves, they returned over 22%. Not bad. But the average investor in those exact same funds only saw a return of 15.6%. That massive 6.5% gap year after year is the cost of making emotional decisions. So, every single time you react to market news with that ancient fight or flight instinct, you are literally setting your future wealth on fire. Your caveman brain is actively sabotaging your modern financial life. But here's the good news. You can bypass that flawed programming. And the solution isn't more discipline or just trying harder. No, it's about building a system that makes your instincts totally irrelevant. The whole strategy really comes down to this one simple idea: front load the work. You invest a few hours of focused effort, one time, to design a system that runs on autopilot, a system that shields you from your own worst impulses forever. You front load the work now, then you get to benefit for years and years. This is what it's all about. It's about creating an automated financial engine that just works for you. You're replacing that flawed, unreliable willpower with a simple, effective system. And the foundation of this system is a super simple 4-part spending plan. Now, this is not a budget, it's more like a roadmap. It tells your money where to go before you even have a chance to think about it. You've got your fixed costs, your investments, your savings, and this is the best part: guilt-free spending. Every single dollar gets a job. Step 1 is brutally simple. You just connect your accounts to create the pathways for your money to flow. Your paycheck comes into your checking account. Then, from there, your checking account automatically funds your investments, tops up your savings, and pays your credit card. This is just the plumbing of your automated system. Step 2 is setting the schedule. Your salary hits on the 1st. Your 401k contribution happens on the 2nd. Your savings and other investments transfer on the 5th. All your bills get paid on the 7th. Decision-making is completely removed from the process. It just becomes a machine. And the results of all this? What's the payoff? Well, it's not about restriction. It's about achieving the exact opposite. It's about finally being able to live your life outside of the spreadsheet. This right here is the aha moment. With an automated system, bills are just paid. Your savings and investment goals, they're hit without you even thinking about it. You end up spending maybe what, an hour a month on your finances? Total. And most importantly, you know exactly how much money is left over for you to spend on anything you want, completely and totally guilt-free, because the system already took care of all the important stuff. So stop trying to manage your money with a brain that was built to fail at it. Stop managing, start automating.